right, McKenna, 2,000 kills tonight, second night ever to do it in program history, joining Renata Menchikova. You're a math person, you like numbers. When I say 2,000 kills in a career, what does that mean to you?
Means I have a good team around me. To be able to get 2,000, first of all, I totally forgot about it. Somebody told me a while ago, I totally forgot. Because I remember when I got my 1,000th, I was 4 kills away in this game, and it took me like 3.5 sets. So I just blanked numbers out of my head. Because I am a math person, I'm always trying to calculate, what was my passing average? How was I hitting? If I just flush the numbers and just play the game, just normally goes better, normally goes in my favor a lot more.
Fitting that you got it with an Amber Olsen setting you up, right? You two back together, it had to be that way.
Oh yeah. Me and her have talked at length. We were like, all right, we're staying together. It's an all or nothing deal, and that's what we decided back in November. It's like we're coming together. To have her with me is really important, and I think we kind of go yin and yang. We understand each other enough now for 5 years, so we know what we're doing.
We talked with Abby, you mentioned it earlier, you had that moment when Amber went down there in the third set. What was going through your head when that happened?
Let's go. At first I was like, okay, well, we're going to have a new setter. We're going to have our freshman come in and set. And then as I watched Amber sit up, I'm like, nah, she's coming back in the game. So how could I, first of all, control the team, get the team going back? We're going back into the game. We're for sure playing. How are we going to play? So right away, it's a serve pass game. So we just had to pass a little bit better for her and finish that ball a little bit faster.
Yeah, so you're a leader, and I saw every time you guys came together after every single point, whether you lost or you got it, you were talking to your girls. Mm-hmm. What kinds of things were you saying to make sure they were on the same page? I know it's first game jitters, stuff like that. What were you saying?
I think feed forward is one of the biggest things that I've learned in my past 4 years, because girls are going to make mistakes every single time that the ball lands. There's an error of some sort, and that's the fun of volleyball, and that's also the stress of volleyball. So what can we do better? Feed forward. It's okay, we got the next angle, or crap, I need to do this next. So what are we doing next to be able to go forward? And then I think just play our game. I think our team did really well playing what we could, not trying to do something other people weren't doing. Just play our game, play within yourself, and I think we did really well with that.
So looking in the from court side, it looked like your offense was running faster than even last year. At least that's what Coach Fitzgerald and I were talking about. Are you feel like your offense is going faster, up tempo pace more compared to last year?
I think we just have a bigger power this year. I don't know if it's necessarily faster. I think we just have more control. So other teams might make it look faster because now we have such a great establishment in the middle, and our right sides are so strong that there's an establishment always, so our blockers have to stay home a lot longer. So there might be a little more holes on the outside, there might be holes on the right side because of the establishment that we have on the court this year, and it's creating more holes, which makes our offense seem a little bit faster.
You mentioned earlier, I asked earlier what was going through your mind with Amber coming up. What do you think it says about Amber that she got up and continued to keep on?
Yeah, she's a fighter. She's always been a fighter. She's here for our team. That's why she came back for her 5th year, and that's why she's on the court. She's a fighter. She's a go-getter. She's a competitor, and we knew that she was going to come up and do the best that she could.
How much do you guys talk about varying your attacks, tipping, having Amber dump, stuff like that? Is that a strategic thing, or is that kind of you feel it out in the moment?
It's definitely an at-the-moment thing. I think we watch the teams and see kind of where their weaknesses are. We always say hitting's going to win games. Tipping's not necessarily going to win. We're a big hitting team. Power, power, power. But the biggest thing that we stress is how can we spread our offense out more? I know we're very pin-heavy at times, but how can we get our middles involved? How can we get our right sides and back rows cooking as fast as possible? And I think that's something that we can do even a better job of. Tonight was first night jitters. Okay, now let's spread our offense. Let's get this ball going to other places so more people are open more often.
How did it feel? You're starting the season a week later than almost everybody else. Was that weird to see everybody playing, or were you getting eager to get on the court and play somebody else?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This week of practice, we're like, we need to play somebody. Like, we need to know what we need to work on. There's such a difference. Yes, we've had our black and gold scrimmage, but there's such a difference when you finally play somebody else. We've gotten so used to each other's tendencies that swings that I was swinging on weren't scoring, which is really good because now I'm working on other shots and stuff like that. But it's so nice to see another team and how they react to us, and just to have a different perspective coming towards us was really nice to see.
2 more.
I asked you before this match about what do you think the team needed to do in order to be prepared for your first match of the season. Do you think this team accomplished that?
Yeah, I think serve pass games is easy as you can get or as hard as you can get. It depends on how you're flowing. I think the best thing that we can start working on now is our first ball side out. How fast can we get out of serve receive? And that's something that we instantly recognize we can get better at, and that's something that we're going to probably work on every single day in practice. Reiterate, push, how fast can we get out of serve receive? And that's something that as a team we just need to do a little bit better of.
I'm going to go back for a second. Can you elaborate more for me on feet forward? What does that mean? What does that mean to you as a leader?
Oh, feed forward. So I'm feeding forward. So not my feet, but I'm feeding forward. What can I do more? The next ball. What's the next ball going to look like? What's the next ball going to be? Feed forward. Okay, they just got a new front row player. She does X, Y, and Z. So how can we defend that? Or okay, this next server serves here. This is what we can expect. So we're playing a little chess match with the team across the net from us, and I think feed forward is really important. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
You've got your first match out of the way, 2,000 kill out of the way. You now have Kansas State tomorrow. What do you think this team needs to do in order to get that W?
Yeah, I think we're ready to roll now. We got everything out of the way. First game, everything. We're ready to go now. But our team just surpassed how fast can we get out of serve receive, and that's going to be our biggest thing. How fast can we get out of serve receive? Staying in serve receive for 2, 3, 4 points. That's when other teams are going to catch up and then go past us. So serve and pass game, and then how fast can we get that first ball kill? And I think we can do that, and I think we're right there to do that.
I got one for you. New uniforms.
New uniforms! I think I like them. I don't know if I've ever played in a tank top jersey. I think I like them. They make us look very strong, I think, so I think it's a good look.
There you go. Thanks, McKenna.
Yeah, you're welcome,
Thank
y'all.
you, McKenna.